Hi, I'm Niall from GulfStream Boat Sales. Today we're taking a look at a Warrior 165. The boat was built in 2008. It's a very low hours example and the condition is fantastic. She's got a great spec. It's fitted with a Garmin GPS, FishFinder VHF radio. It's got the unusual rear bench seat in it as well. So there's additional seating on board. It's got a tonneau cover. It's on a UK spec road trailer. It's got a 60 horsepower Mariner outboard, and it's ready to go for the season. It's really well set up as a sea angling boat or for day cruising with kids on board. Yeah, the whole package is in brilliant condition. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a walk around the boat. I'll show you all the features inside. We'll have a look at the engine. I'll let you hear the engine running, and we'll also show you how the boat performs on the water. The gel coat is totally pristine the whole way around the boat. The only marks that I can find on her are some very light scuffing on the rub rail, just on the forward quarters, and also a little bit on the handrails where the guys may be coming against a pier or something. But the actual rails themselves are nice and solid. They haven't been bent or deformed in any way. It's just purely a small amount of cosmetic damage there. But the actual gel itself, all the way around, is perfect. The boat's been through our workshop and it's been fully serviced and set up for the season ahead. So it's had a brand new coat of anti-fouling paint. It's been primed and painted with international Trilux white anti-fouling paint. It's had a full hull compound and polish. The engine has had a full service, including an impeller replacement, and the trailer's been serviced as well. The wheel bearings have been checked and greased, and the whole package is ready to go to the water. The trailer is an in-suspension roller coaster 3. It's a full roller coaster trailer. The heavy-duty winch on the front. It's a proper UK spec trailer, and it's obviously included in the sale. So it's a really easy launch and recover. If you want to launch this boat off the beach, it's absolutely no problem with the roller coaster trailer. We've also got a tonneau cover. All the clips have been renewed all the way around the boat. Sometimes you get these niggly fault, you get these breaking and things, so we've gone renewed all those around the boat. And the cover is in perfect condition. Blue canvas standard Warrior cover, which is included as well. The engine is a Mariner 60 horsepower Bigfoot 2-stroke. It gives this boat fantastic performance. We know a little bit about the setup of these because we've rigged quite a few of them in the past. And this one's done just exactly right, the way recommended by the factory. You'll notice that it's got the wedge plate on there, on the transom. That tells me this is more than likely been a factory installation because they recommend they put that, particularly with the Mercury and Mariner engines, they recommend use that wedge just to give a bit more trim angle so the boat planes quicker. We'll show you, we'll put the boat in the water and you can see for yourself, but the performance is fantastic with this 60. I mean, there's enough poke to even pull water skiers behind this boat, and certainly with a full complement of passengers on board, she'll still jump up on the plane and cruise quite comfortably at anything up to sort of 25 knots. I just want to take the engine cover off and show you how clean this engine is. Unfortunately, there's no hour clock on this boat, so we don't know the exact hours, but the owner reckons it's in the region of 100 or slightly less, and certainly by looking at this engine, that looks to be the case. It's been fully serviced by us just this week. It's had a new impeller fitted for the water pump. It's an oil injection 2-stroke, so you just put your 2-stroke oil. You don't have to worry about mixing the fuel. Just fill your 2-stroke tank, and there's an alarm on there. It tells you whenever the oil's getting low. And yeah, it's totally immaculate in every regard, and it's ready to go. It'll give many years of trouble-free use. They're a fantastic engine. This is the last of the 2-strokes. It's just around whenever they were beginning to move over 4-stroke, and the 2-stroke engines still remain a favourite with a lot of fishermen because they are very easy to look after, very low maintenance costs. They're just a very durable and rugged engine. They go forever. and performance is fantastic compared to the four-stroke engine where you have to get everything just right. You got to get the propping right, so you got to make sure that the hull isn't dirty in order to get maximum performance out of them. These two-stroke engines really aren't fussy. You could be out a couple of pitches on the prop, you could have a dirty hull, you could have overweight on the boat, and they still just deliver bags of torque really at low down RPM, so the whole shot and the performance is fantastic with these two strokes. Also in the Transom we've got an auxiliary engine bracket that will hold up to probably a 10 horsepower standby engine. We've also got, this boat's fitted with these sort of smart trim tabs. Again, they help the boat plane at lower speeds. They're not entirely necessary, but it's obviously something that the owner spec'd when he bought the boat. And we've also got a folding stainless steel boarding ladder on the starboard side as well. So if you're using the boat, this boat, like I said, has been sort of set up as a bit of a cruising boat as well as a fishing boat. So this is what part of that package. So if you're swimming off the boat or using it for water sports, it's easy to get in and out of the Transom there. Across the Transom, the boat has 4 integrated rod holders, which are all in good condition. All the caps are still there, and we've also got 2 bait boxes on either side of the stern quarters. A good size. This boat has the rear bench seat arrangement, and in front of that then we've got a dedicated helm and passenger seat, both of which swivel on the seat boxes there. There's loads of storage on board. There's lots of deck space. You'll easily fish sort of 4 people off this boat. Nice high gunnels. We've got rod storage down the port side, and we've also got the cabin for added shelter and protection. It's easy to see why these are such a popular boat. They're a really versatile layout. The hull shape means that they're fantastic in rough water, and they're just a nice manageable package as well. They're not too big, they're easy to launch and recover, they're easy to store and maintain, and this one, you can tell that this one's been extremely well looked after. The rear bench isn't that popular an option in these boats, but it really makes it a usable family cruising boat as well. So if you're not going out fishing, you can bring the family on board, kids can sit across the back, and you sit nice and low in the boat so you feel safe and secure. We've also got plenty of storage behind here, so we just slot out the backrest, lift it up. We've got access in there to the battery box, access to the fuel tank, and there's lots of storage in there as well, underneath both sides. You'll also notice that there's a position in the floor for setting up a cockpit table, so if you want to have a picnic or something on board, you can set up a table there. Now the owner, the original owner of this boat managed to lose the table, but we could get that replaced if that's something that you think you'd want to use on board. We've got additional storage then underneath the 2 forward seats, and we've got storage in the helm console as well. Again, all these storage bins are all they're all fully sealed. They're watertight, so it's proper dry storage for your gear. If you've got phones and things like that, you want to keep them in out of the way, keep them dry, then these storage bins are set up for that. You'll notice looking around, all the handrails and things are unmarked. They're all nice and secure. The seat upholstery is totally pristine. It's unmarked. As are the decks and things. You know, the whole boat, like I said, it's done very little. It has been well looked after, and she's just in here. It just looks like a new boat. Up at the helm, we've got the Mercury throttle and shift lever for the engine on the back. We've got a full suite of 12-volt switches here, just to the right-hand side of the steering wheel for our anchor lights, navigation lights, all the electronics. In terms of the electronics, we've got a Garmin GPS 128, which is a fixed GPS unit. We've also then got a FishFinder 120, which gives us the depth and bottom profile below the boat. And we've got a high-quality ICOM VHF radio. The steering itself it's a standard Warrior steering wheel. It's hooked up to cable steering on the engine. It's nice and light, and there's no play in it. The throttle lever again is very sort of solid and secure. We've got integrated trim and tilt on the handle. All the switch gears working. We've got a trim gauge and an RPM gauge, and basically everything you need. It's a nice self-contained console. Everything's in really good condition. The steering position itself is good. We've got good visibility through the forward screens from a sitting position, and you've got plenty of room to stand. Good visibility over the top of the cabin roof as well, and a couple of big stainless steel handrails for the helmsman or the passenger while you're up here. We've also got this A-frame on the roof of the cabin for our GPS antenna, navigation light, and the VHF aerial too, and room to put more gear on there if you want to spec the boat up with additional electronics. This forward cabin is one of the things that makes these Warrior boats so popular. If the weather does turn bad, and say you are out with youngsters or whatever, you can put them up here out of the way. You've got lots of headroom. You can still see out. There's good visibility from here. Again, the cabin, the upholstery up here is perfect. We've got a little bit of storage underneath the port side seat, and we've also got good access out through the hatch onto the foredeck of the boat. You can get easy access to the anchor locker and the mooring bollard there as well. So it's just a really practical boat. It's well suited to the climate we get here around the coast of the UK and Ireland. And yeah, I keep saying it, but everything about this boat is pristine. It's in immaculate condition. For the asking price, I think she represents fantastic value for money. She's bound to be less than 100 hours on the engine, and it just looks like a new boat. It's been fully serviced. We're offering this boat with 3 months warranty as well on the engine, and it's a no-brainer. You know, it really is a fantastic buy. So that's it. Hopefully that shows you the sort of condition that this Warrior 175 is in. I really can't sing its praises highly enough. From the graphics to the stainless steel hardware, to the condition of the engine, to the condition of the trailer, the boat is really immaculate. It needs absolutely nothing doing to it. And the icing on the cake is that we're offering it with a full 3 months warranty. So that's the sort of the confidence we have in the boat. And it's going to make a fantastic buy for somebody. She's going to give the next owners many years of trouble-free use. Whether you're a passionate sea angler, a fisherman, or you like to do a bit of fishing, but also spend a bit of time just cruising around the coast with your family, this Warrior 175 is a great all-rounder. It's a fantastic sea boat, and it's really well suited to the sort of weather and the sea conditions that we're used to. If you've any questions about this boat, or if there's any areas that you'd like to take a closer look at, we can send you additional photographs or send you additional video footage if you need it. And we can also help out with transport quotations or arrangements to get the boat delivered to where you are. So if you've any inquiries whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call or drop me an email, and I'd be delighted to have a chat with you about this Warrior 165. Thank you for watching the video.